Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is episode 1 of the Kerry Senior Club Football Championship Roundup, so let's get straight into it. The first game of the weekend came in Group 1 between Dr Crokes and Spa in Fitzgerald Stadium on Friday evening. Dr Crokes winning that one by 4, and they were just ahead all the time really. For Dr Crokes, there were standout performances from Charlie Keating, David Shaw and Cian McMahon. David Spillane kept Spa in the running for the game throughout, scoring 2-2. In the second game then of Group 2, we had Rathmore against Dingle in Austinstack Park in Tralee on Saturday evening, and a superb game for the neutral, which saw the All-Ireland Senior Football Champions beaten. It was just a single point victory for the men from Rathbeg. Standout performances in that one for Rathmore came from Alan Deneen and James Darmody. A two-pointer from Mark Reen won the game for Rathmore later on and cancelled out a 2-point equaliser from Kerry captain Paul Gaeil. Gaeil was superb throughout the whole of the game for Dingle and raised a lot of question marks as to why he had not played a minute of the All-Ireland final just 2 weeks ago against Mayo in Croke Park, when he played the entire game for Dingle on Saturday evening, scoring 10 points. Austin Stacks beat Templenoe by 8 points in Group 2, which was the biggest, heaviest scoreline, I suppose, of the weekend in terms of the scoreline. Stacks felt like they were in for a scare when an 8-point lead was brought back down to just 3. Some brilliant scores from Adrian, Killian and Pat Spillane, but the class from Austin Stacks shone through with Rory Carroll and Joe O'Connor, especially for the win to go to the Rockies. Then in Group 3, An Ghaeltacht beat Milltown-Castlemaine by 3 points. The goal from Franz Sauerland and the monstrous 2-pointer from Cathal O'Begley were 2 instances which really saved An Ghaeltacht from being dead and buried in the game. Milltown-Castlemaine will be undoubtedly disappointed, especially given the healthy lead that they had throughout the game and not being able to put the final nail in the An Ghaeltacht coffin. The An Ghaeltacht persistence and the silly breaching mistakes from Milltown-Castlemaine were probably the 2 biggest factors in this game. Then the fixtures for round 2. First up in Group 1, we have Rathmore against Spa in Rathbeg. Dingle take on Crokes in Undagany-Coosh. In Group 2, we have Kenmare against Austin Stacks, Kenmare's first game of this year's championship. And in Group 3, we have Gaeil against Milltown-Castlemaine in Tralee. So some big ones there, I suppose, especially for Kenmare and Gaeil, who get both of their campaigns off to a start. I suppose whether you're going to see a game as a neutral or if you're going to pay for it on Clubber, I think probably it's hard to pick a game here which you would give your money's worth to, maybe your certain pick for it. I think Rathmore and Spa, of course, have a massive amount to it. It's going to be a very tough one as well for Spa. Obviously a loss on Friday night, trying to I suppose keep their hopes alive going to Rathbeg after Rathmore had such a brilliant win in Austinstack Park against Dingle. Dingle and Crokes. Dingle will want to obviously put right the wrongs of that Saturday night game, whereas Crokes will look to go for 2 for 2. As I said, Kenmare and Sean O'Shea will be back in action against Austin Stacks in Kenmare. Stacks looked shaky in some stages, I suppose, in that second half. They had a great lead in the first half, but obviously, as I said, brought it down to 3 by Templenoe. But that will be a very good one as well. And Gaeil, of course, as well, getting their campaign off against Milltown-Castlemaine. Milltown-Castlemaine as well, another side who won't want to be pushed back even more than they already are. If I did have to pay one as a neutral to go and see, I think there's a lot to be said for that game between Rathmore and Spa. Spa probably could have won the game in Clarny, but as I said, Crokes were just so far ahead on so many instances, and Spa weren't really able to pin them back at any stage. I suppose a couple of goals that Spa got from David Spillane will I suppose could have spurred them on a bit more. Some good old performances there as well. Spa have a very good squad for the senior championship. The likes of Liam Carney coming back, Dan O'Donoghue, Evan Cronin, Cian Murphy, Dara Moynihan. Some superb players in that Spa team, and of course David Spillane, who is their goal machine. Yeah, I think there's a lot to be said for Rathmore against Spa. Spa won't want to go even further back than they already are, and Rathmore will want to even push on even more from that win in Tralee last Saturday night. So if you enjoy the video, make sure to like, subscribe and share the channel with anybody who you think would enjoy these videos. And for this first round recap and preview of the Kerry Senior Football Club Championship, I'll talk to you later.